How's everybody doing today? Alright, today we're having a beautiful flight today. I kind of caught it at the end. Didn't think I was going to stream, but this looked like it's such a fun flight, and it's been such a beautiful trip in British Columbia right now. So that's where we're at. We left Calgary about, let's see here, and my frames are just going crazy. Whoop, forgot to set my flight time. So we've been going for about an hour now. We're finally reaching where we need to be. We're going to head up this river now, and I'm going to start descending as well. We are in the Cessna 210 Centurion. And let's get that in. I want to get low, and hopefully these frames come back, because it's been pretty crazy. So, set up for a 800 foot per minute descent. I gotta watch a little bit too much. Okay, so pretty sure we're gonna follow this. Let me look at my chart right now. Hopefully the screen doesn't pop out. Okay. Yeah, so we're following the river. Beautiful ortho. Accidentally cut it at ZL17, but the only person that's gonna be crying about that is my hard drive, because it looks beautiful. So we're heading to CYGE, Golden Airport, Petersburg, James, or no, not Petersburg, yep, Golden. That's what it's called. So there's no, at least I don't have it. I guess we can do it this way, of getting an ATIS frequency for the airport. If not, fake tower for AI. Okay, CTF Unicom. I'm gonna wait on that one. I'm gonna wait on putting 299 or 2 until I get closer. And I'm also gonna go off of active sky. So right now we're just gonna kind of slowly cruise down to 35. Airfield elevations at 25.76. I really want to go to like 36 instead. Got that set. Made it over the mountains. We came over that way, which is pretty crazy. So now we're just going to follow the river. I don't know why my ADF isn't. I guess we're too far away to pick up that ADF, or yeah, ADF signal. It looks like there's nothing in front of me either. So there's no way to really tell unless I use the GPS. I was trying to avoid using the GPS at all costs. I did plug it in so we can see where we're at here. So we're actually 27 miles away, so not bad. Okay, I'm gonna come out of track IR mode. We are below 10,000. Turn the oxygen off. We did do a 12.5 cruise, so got that all set. So I'm going to trim it up just a little bit. I want to maintain that 800 feet per minute descent. I want to make sure that I'm paying attention to my mixtures. I don't want to go full dump the mixture in full, because I think the Centurion definitely can over flood the engine with how much you can put into it. So I just want kind of monitoring it and making sure that I'm keeping the EGTs somewhat hot, keep the engine hot so we don't shock cool. As a matter of fact, that it is getting a little cool, so I'm gonna close the cowl flaps a little bit more. Okay, so let's see what Active Sky is saying. So Active Sky is saying we're looking at variable wind direction 290 to 360 at 5 knots. Altimeter is 2993. So let's plug that in, 2993. And I kind of set myself up so we know we're going to be, the wind's going to be about 30, so we're right in line to go head in. A little bit of a cloud there on that ortho tile. Alright, airspeed's good. We're not over speeding right now, so that's a good thing.
Tower 671 Whiskey Mike, 2500 Whiskey on the visual for 317. 671 Whiskey Mike, Mike Tower, descend your discretion, around 317, clear to land. Okay, descend our discretion, take clear to lane 317.
That ATC you're hearing is ex-ATC chatter. I like throwing in on the you know, flights that I'm not using ATC. Nice little background ambiance. Let's take a look out here. I think that's the airport right there.
Southwest 810, northerly on the roll, turn right heading 110, runway 317, clear for takeoff. Okay, 110, clear for takeoff. Runway 317, Southwest 810.
Come on, frames. Hold it together. So again, let's see, variable winds 290 to 360 actually, 290 to 360. So don't have much. Let me look at open up Sky Vector, find out the runway information if I can. Alright, so runways we're looking at 322 is the heading we're inbound for, so that works pretty much right down the middle, the differences. Alright, passing through 6.5, 14 miles away. I'm gonna dump a little bit more here, add a little bit more of the mixture. I'm gonna throw my landing light on so we're visible. Let's see, we're 13 away. Yeah, I'm gonna push in RPM to 25. Should start slowing down pretty good or descending. So I see a beacon over there. So there's the airfield over there. Alright, so 28,000 to go, 2,800 to go. this throttle down a little bit more. I'm not going to go below 15, A, because I don't want to shock cool the engine, but also that the alarm will go off that the landing gear's not down yet, so.
Mike, Quebec remain this frequency, Angel Flight 21346.
Engine temperature is good.
So 1650 traffic 2 mile final to the cross your runway, wind 340 down runway 287 takeoff.
See runway in sight now. Just underneath the heading. Indicator.
So 1350 taxi to the ramp of the restriction. Stay with you, Southwest 1350.
Okay. Do one more check, make sure that the 2993 is still reporting on active sky, so we'll go with that.
Tower looks like Arcade occupied to 1352, want us over the ground. 1352 straight into the overnight area, monitor ground.
Alright, so let's check for the runway. Okay, so I think that's the runway right there. Let's see. Yeah, there we are right there. Right. So we're at 45. We're going to turn our strobes off. Alright, so remember we're going for 36. Start pitching up. My friends have been pretty good with what I've got lately, but I definitely have noticed it as soon as I turned OBS on to record this. So. Well, it's going to be an interesting approach here. Alright, so I'm going to trim her up. Alright, so we're at 37. Because I can't get straight in, so I'm going to have to follow this embankment right here on the side. Alright, landing lights on. Let's get the speed below 120. Mixture's full. Prop full. Okay, we're going to go one notch flaps. Okay, there's 120. Right. Gears coming down. I do have the Centurion with the rep pack on it, so I definitely do get feedback when I make mistakes, for sure. Alright, so we're going to add a little bit more power here. I'm also going to trim this thing up. Double check, make sure our runway's good. Okay, so it's not lined up with the ortho, so we're going to have to pay attention to that. So we're going to have to kind of do a steep approach here, it looks like, because I can't really get that far over that way anymore. I'm going second notch of flaps. So right around 80, holding 80. I'm going to come in here tomorrow and probably straighten out this runway to the ortho. Because this is a beautiful little approach right in here, this place. Okay. Okay, holding 80. Okay, start pulling her out. Double check, gear down, mixture, prop, good. Okay, here we go, we're gonna pull this. Alright. Looking good, I wanna hold that 500 feet per minute.
Redwood 363, contact departure, great day. Departure at 363, yeah.
Doesn't look like there's any active poppy lights either. We're looking good.
Southwest 4152 tower, wind 300 at 7, runway 25, line up and wait.
Beautiful approach here. Watch the trees.
Southwest 4152 RNF to Mugby, runway 25, cleared for takeoff. Southwest 4152, RNF Mugby.
Landing a little long, it looks.
United 775, contact port traffic at A.
There's the flare. One wheel down, bounced it. Alright, flaps up. Easy on the brakes, easy on the brakes, easy on the brakes. There we go. Nice turn off there. Yeah, this runway needs a little help. Might get in the wed and fix this thing up. Alright, let's get all the way across the taxi sign. Oh, these frames. Alright, park right there. Alright, landing lights off, taxi on. Make sure to ground ops. Let's see where we're parking. Let's park. Is there an FBO over there? Let's park over there. Alright. Man, that was a nice approach. Loving it. Okay. Alright, let's get that in there, and apparently it wants me to lean even more than I was. Alright, 1000 RPM.
3476 coming up on Rebo 27. Sky 3476, tower 12708, run 27 clear land. 27 clear land, Sky 3476.
This looks like it's kind of like the transient parking over here.
Southwest 1801 with you, RNAV. Southwest 1801, we're target afternoon traffic. We'll be holding position. Company reduced final approach speed, wind 2707, right 27, cleared to land. Clear line 27, we're slowing down.
Come over here by what looks like it could be the FBO. Just gonna park right here. Alright. Parking brake on right there. Man, those frames. Alright. Make sure low. Alright, avionics is off. Turn nav, taxi, and beacon off, and pull the mixture. Alright, and I'm going to tell you right now, I know I made a boo-boo. My boo-boo was that I did not switch to the fullest tank when I came in for landing. Checklists. They work. Alright. Well, I'm glad you guys could be here to check this out. If you like and enjoy it, I'll probably try to stream a little bit more, or record more of this British Columbia. The whole tour that I'm doing is with my virtual airlines, Alaska Air Virtual. And the first flight started in I believe it didn't start in Pullman, but that was one of them. I believe it started in Solomon, Idaho, and then went to Pullman. I'm trying to remember what the name of that one was. I think it was Hamilton. No, it was McCall. So it went from McCall to Pullman, Pullman to Cranbrook, Cranbrook to Calgary, and this is the fifth leg to Golden Golden. So this is what we got left for the trip. Up here to, I don't know what it is. Let's see, Hinton, Jasper, up there, and then a quick little flight over here. Then we'll hit Williams Lake, and Williams Lake down to Echo Valley. I have cut the whole British Columbia in this area. No, I pretty much cut all of that, all in ZL17. So good looking ortho tiles and scenery to get through these short flights. The intent of the trip was to do it all in a Cessna 172, a little bit slower than the time frame that I had. So I picked the Centurion, and I'm really loving it as far as a nice little long haul type of airplane. I mean, you got the power to get you over these mountains. That's the name of the tour, the Up and Over tour. And wow, I didn't even realize that this thing's going all the way down to here, Victoria. So. Alright, well, catch my YouTube videos. I'll make this a little series so that you guys can see it. A little bit more adventurous than the Florida tour that I had going on, Florida Coastline tour, which I still mean to get back to. This was kind of a spur of the moment, and I'm really enjoying flying in this British Columbia, Northern Rocky Mountains section here. Some pretty sporty weather going on right now in this area. So yeah, it's all pushing towards where I'm going next. So, but thanks for being here, and glad you like it. Click on the subscribe button, and you can catch any of the new postings that I have. All right. Well, thank you much. GA Sim Pilot is out.